All right, Kendra, thanks. We'll see you back here in a couple of minutes. Only on Fox, the family of 27-year-old Dalton Taylor, who was killed in a hit and run back in October of 2020, is speaking out tonight after the man who hit him was sentenced. Taylor was hit on Highway 11 riding a moped. His sister says was only temporary since he was about to buy a new truck. This man, Randall Price, was sentenced to 12 years in prison for hitting Taylor and leaving him there to die in the ditch. Taylor died after being found much later after being originally hit.
Our Matt Kaufax spoke with Dalton's sister, Jenna, tonight. He's live in studio with more on the story.
Tori, Cody, the family says this sentencing is a weight off their shoulders, even though they say nothing will erase the pain of not having Dalton around anymore.
I do feel some type of relief. It's definitely not closure. I do believe it's somewhat justice.
Jenna Taylor says it was tough facing the man who hit her brother Dalton in court.
Accidents are accidents, but I guess what he done after the fact is what hurt my soul so much. You know, him not getting out and stopping and helping my brother.
Randall Price was sentenced to 12 years in prison after pleading guilty to leaving the scene on Highway 11 14 months ago. Officials say Price hit Taylor, drove home, then removed parts of the moped Taylor was riding from the grill of his truck.
I think that's something that's always going to bother me, is to know that he had to die by himself.
When asked how she felt about the sentence, Jenna said the family's view is, it is what it is.
I mean, a million years wouldn't be enough. I wasn't sad. I was like, that's okay.
In a statement, Spartanburg solicitor Barry Barnett said Price should have stayed until law enforcement arrived, adding, quote, hit-and-run cases should never happen, and they are completely avoidable.
It'll never be the same without Dalton, but I feel like he would want me and my family to try and stay positive and know that we'll see him again one day.
Jenna says her brother continues to be remembered to this day, and that his infectious, positive attitude is what made him so beloved.
He was a big guy, but he had a bigger heart.
Dalton even got his own tribute in this past weekend's Greer Christmas parade from the community, with a small float bearing his signature saying on it invoking his last name, Taylor Made. It's something Jenna says they'll continue to say to keep his memory alive.
Me and him were just so close. I think that I'll always feel a part of him with me.
Now, Jenna says she feels her brother is watching over her and her family and will continue to do so for the rest of their days. Price will serve about 10 of his 12 years before he is eligible for release, according to prosecutors. Cody, Tori, back to you.